Tom, go ahead, kick us off.
Have you gotten used to West Coast road trips yet? You've been out there for training and our game last week. It's a long flight.
Yeah, but a good one. The way we travel is it's luxury for me. You know, we have a private charter. We go from here with the bus straight to the runway. Yeah, it was. We had a very good trip to San Diego. So no complaints there, or no excuses so far with regards to the travels.
Is the time difference isn't a problem?
No, I don't think so. We adjust a little bit to it. You know, we're aware of the time difference, so and that they wake up a little bit earlier in the morning, so we adjust the schedule accordingly. So I don't think it's a problem.
What do you have to do to be better on the ball this week?
Sorry?
What do you have to be better on the ball? Is the problem you had against San Diego, not good on the ball? What do you need to do, or how do you go about making it better?
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit more clarity in what we want in build out, build up. You know, you know, they're clear on what options they have, both in our direct attacking game, but also in our possession game. So hopefully we have helped them this week to and to improve their quality on the ball, because it wasn't good enough last week. Yeah.
Coach, if everything's going according to plan, how do you view Eddie Lubin's role in your build-up?
Yeah, that is one thing we're looking at. How can we get the most out of him and put players in the right positions in build out, but you know, also not be predictable. We know we're strong in our longer game, or have been previously. We were not so strong in the last game, but usually we are also in behind opponents, so we don't become predictable. But yeah, Edu is one of the players who's good on the ball, and got to make use of that.
Historically, in the past couple of years, Edu Lubin's been a player that plays all 90 when he's fully fit. Has there been anything going on with him as far as coming out early in games, or has this been purely a tactical approach? I know early, I think it's the first game you said he was showing a little tired. Has there been anything going on with that, or is it just the start of the season?
No, he has improved a lot this season compared to last season with his data. That is something we were looking at. We've been talking a lot to him about, you know, having a higher intensity, being more often on fourth or fifth gear rather than second or third. And he's done really well in preseason, and now we're looking at the physical data after the game. He does a lot more compared to last season, and I think you can see that in his quality in his game as well. That helps him. So you know, it has been a choice not to see him drop to second or third gear, the end of games, rather than I think he's not doing well enough. So it's part of our game also. We want to play with high intensity. We want to have fresh legs all the time, and we have good alternatives in those positions also. So yeah, no, he's done well so far.
Justin?
Looking ahead to what the Galaxy offer on Sunday, they've obviously struggled to start the season, and St. Louis have kind of played well against them over the last couple seasons just because of the chaos of the game model and everything. Is this an opportunity that you're looking forward to not just score some goals, get that win on the table, but to maybe really surprise the team that is the defending champions in MLS?
Yeah, I mean, we want to surprise all teams. You know, again, don't want to be predictable in the way we play. I don't think we surprised San Diego too much in the way in our attacking game, so we were disappointed with that. So definitely hope to yeah, as you said, surprise Galaxy on Sunday. Obviously, two teams looking for the win. Again, as you said, they've struggled so far. So be interested to see what they do. They changed around a lot, played a completely new formation now in the against Heredia in midweek. Have some injury issues as well. So we got to prepare for changes.
Yeah, is there anything like in their game specifically that you're seeing that's maybe caused like some of what they're seeing throughout the start of the season?
I think they've changed quite a lot in formation, especially as I said in the last game. So we're not sure exactly sure at the moment what formation they're going to put. They also change personnel. They have a lot of games as well. So we focused a lot on ourselves this week, but had a look of them as well, especially individually. They have some really good individual quality we have to be aware of.
Tom Schwartz.
Coach, I'm curious about adjusting to life in the United States. For example, was living in the United States ever on your radar before you started looking into this job?
You mean previously in my life? Or,
Yeah.
or,
Have you thought about, did you ever think about living in the United States before you started thinking about this job?
No, I don't think so. I think I mentioned before, I was close to signing for Toronto, which is not USA, but
Well, it's our 51st state now.
MLS. Yeah. So that was probably the closest I've been to move over here. Yeah, but life has been good so far. We're extremely well taken care of by this club. We have an amazing setup here, and we mentioned the travels before. It's fantastic setup here. I come from a small club in Sweden, and nowhere near the possibilities we have. In everything. On and off the pitch, and MLS is really organized as a league as well. So yeah, I've been really happy with the way the MLS and the country has welcomed me so far.
And can I ask you a question about Aston Villa?
Sure.
Have you been able to follow them this year with their progress through the Champions League, and how does that make you feel?
Yeah, really nice. Really nice. I was able to visit them. Was that last year or a couple of years ago? And it's a club that they've improved a lot, invested a lot. They have a huge budget now and been able to build a really good squad. The training facilities is amazing and great support. So it's a big club now. It was quite a big club when I was there as well, but it's even bigger now. Being involved in Champions League football and challenging for the top positions in.
Very excitement level for you when you get to see that you still get to see them play on TV.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I do. And they do well. They have a good coach as well, and again built a really strong squad.
Next, we'll go to Jeremy Clements, then Matt Rocchio.
Thanks, Coach. Real quick, it's been kind of a slow start to the season offensively, yet to score a goal. Do you look at the upcoming game in LA as an opportunity to kind of really jumpstart the offense with what could be a heavily rotated Galaxy side?
Yeah, we don't know that. Again, I'm not sure yet how they're going to play formation-wise and personnel, but they're also looking for their first win. So I think it's a really important game for them as well. So we'll see if and how much they will rotate. But yeah, for sure. I think every game. We had a good solid first game. We played well in our attack, created enough chances. And we didn't have a good game in the second game, but I thought we were going to. We had a good game plan. It didn't work out for an attacking perspective, but I'm confident in the guys and the game plan we have for Sunday. So yeah, definitely looking forward to the game and the possibility of bringing 3 points home.
Next, we'll go to Matt Rocchio.
Afternoon, Olof. The defense has played so well these first two games, excuse me, and you have so much depth at center back with getting Timo even more involved with the team. So I guess what factors go into, I guess specifically for this game, go into you deciding which three center backs you're going to roll with?
Yeah, I haven't decided yet, but they're all doing well. I mean, you can you can see that as well in our performances. I think it's a lot to do with the whole team, not only the center backs, us defending well, but we have high demands also in our build up and in possession. So that's something we've been working on during the week, how to improve our center backs quality and positioning there. So that affects the choices as well. But at the moment we have quite a few choices there, and hopefully Joachim will come back next week, and we can have him involved as well in that selection.
We got time for two more. We'll go to Tom and then Matt Baker.
I'm going back to Edward Lubin, but Alfredo Morales has come in off the bench twice for him. And here's a guy who was trialist, signed right before the team began. Does he bring like a specific thing that, made you want to sign him? Because you obviously have not hesitated to play him in games.
Yeah, I think he brings all round quality. It's a clever player, he's experienced. He has got good positioning, both attacking and defending. We're working on his fitness all the time so that he can get intensity in his game. That is a little bit what is lacking at the moment. But that's why we have chosen to bring him on later on in the game. In these couple of games, the intensity might go down a little bit. It did for sure in the first game, and I think he did really well. So again, it's another player we're trying to take the most out of, and hopefully we can build on his fitness, so we will continue to improve.
We'll wrap up with Matt.
Coach, throughout this season, most weeks it's going to have a City game on Saturday, a City 2 game on Sunday. And so any player that might not get minutes on Saturday, options for Sunday. This week, City 2 plays the same day. Last week, you mentioned a couple of players getting time, Tomas Ostrak, Joey Zielinski, with City 2. Are you looking at the same kind of dynamic this week to the point where you may not fill out a roster if some of those players can get minutes with City 2?
Yeah, that's something we're considering every week. We don't think we will do the same this week, though. I think we'll have a full roster this weekend, and most likely all of the players who are fit will travel.
Thank you.
Coach, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
Anyone else want to start besides Tom? Go ahead, Justin.
Hi, Henry. Obviously, another week of training with how successful the center backs have been the last couple of weeks. Are you looking forward against a Galaxy team that have also kind of had problems in generating in the attack of just having another strong performance?
Yeah, looking forward to another game, hopefully another strong performance, hopefully another clean sheet. So hoping for all of those things.
And then with kind of what's been talked about with the defense leading into the attack, is there some hope that this week too, that finding more of that connectivity in between the formation and just generating more attacking opportunities?
Yeah, for sure. We worked on build out a lot so far this week. Maybe we'll even work on it a little bit tomorrow. But, so we've been working with the ball a lot, getting good reps in. And I think to be fair, against Colorado, we looked pretty good. And then obviously took a step back in that regard against San Diego. But I think we'll show better this weekend.
Tom.
What do you like about a 3 center back formation?
I think in rest defense, it's really good. So when we have the ball in the attacking third, we're able to kind of have width defensively, and especially if they keep 3 guys high, we'll be prepared for that. So I think it's a good rest defense, kind of situation.
Is it do you feel most at home in this kind of formation? Because you seem to be taking to it quite well.
Thank you. I feel good in it. I feel good in 4 in the back. I like both.
Tom Schwartz.
Given the fact that Olof was such a good player, your position, essentially, correct, right?
Yes.
What if anything, have you learned from him that has helped you in your game?
Yeah, there's some specific stuff. So on the ball, a little bit of deception, kind of, changing direction passing wise. So, maybe face one way, cut it, go the other way. That's one specific thing. Another is driving, protecting the ball at the same time, you know. So maybe I need to watch some more Olaf film, but
What's that
no,
goal he headed in against Arsenal?
yeah. So no, obviously he was a great player, so I have a lot to learn from him.
And more importantly than anything is, have you found pizza that you like yet?
Yes, I have in the off season. Man, I'm gonna need some help, guys. Uh,
The one John told you about, La Pizza, have you been there?
no, I haven't.
Oh,
I'll get to it. Oh man. It was on a list from one of our admin, Bomi, and but I just kind of stumble across places. Like I explore, and it was a good place. I'll get back to you on the name.
all right,
All right.
We'll go to Matt and then Jen.
Henry, you mentioned getting better on the build up. What about what you've seen from defenses or when you have the ball, defenses that have shown different ways that you can be better on the ball, whether it's facing a press or facing a team that maybe drops off a little bit? And what are you expecting to be able to take advantage of against LA?
Yeah, so San Diego pressed higher than Colorado did. But I think after watching the game back, there are ways we can find solutions to build out there, like even if they were pressing higher, whether it's, going long to feet or going in behind, better movements, better execution. So I think even if a team is high pressing, we can execute better. Against Colorado, they sat off a little bit, and I thought we actually had really good success building and getting into their final third. So, we'll see how the Galaxy set up, but I think no matter how they defend, we should be able to find solutions to it.
What do you make of your own midfield? I know the left and right center backs have tended to want to move up forward a little bit and get in higher positions. What do you feel that the role of your midfield is in how you're building up?
Yeah, they should. We try to get them the ball and let them switch play, Obviously, some very talented guys in the middle of the field that we have. So whoever's there, whether it's Akil, Adu, Chris, whomever, we trust them to advance our attack.
Jen.
Henry, in first week game, you and I talked a little bit about defending. You mentioned the importance of shifting with the back line. And I'm assuming that doesn't mean just the three in the back, probably the people in front, maybe even Roman behind. How's the shifting going? And how does that work with you three connecting either with the next line in front of you or Roman in the back?
Yeah, I would say it's like probably the three plus the wing backs mostly. So the five of us shifting. Sometimes we'll have a wing back release and then the four of us need to slide and cover that. It's a big role of mine to cover those balls that get played in behind. But the midfielders in front of us as well, kind of identifying when to move left and right. So really shifting as a team, trying to lock them on one side. And I think we've done it decently so far.
Next, we'll go to Jeremy Clements.
Thanks so much. Henry, can you talk a little bit about the partnerships that are forming? You and Giannis, especially last week, had a really great shutdown effort as a duo, but in a back three, can you talk about the partnerships you're forming along that back line a little bit for us?
Yeah, really good. So, me, Giannis, Kyle, Josh, have all been back there. And I think it's worked really well so far. I don't think we've given up too many chances. One shot on goal in 2 games, pretty good. So I think it's worked well.
Tom.
Did you do something to your wrist?
No, it's aesthetic. Yeah.
Is it at this point in the season, is the defense just ahead of the offense?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think it's a team kind of formation system where, we have an extra number in the back. So at times we're looking like 5 in the back and it's helped us so far. I think it's also on us to try to advance the attack and build up better than we did against San Diego. So I would say the team has done well defensively and the team can do better offensively. I wouldn't, say it's like these guys offensively aren't doing well. I would say it's a team issue that we can resolve.
I mean, when you look at like some of the touches, a lot of midfielders didn't get a lot of touches. Do you take that?
Sometimes it's on us. Yeah, sometimes it's on us because we're not getting them the ball in the spots that we should.
Henry, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.